y'all, it's Heather, and we are going to be talking about some of my new Amazon finds. The products that are like favorites for me now that I've been using, loving, have my reviews on, and I'm ready to share with y'all. Let's jump into it. Let's start off with some of the products that are on my face today. I'm wearing my Tier Mask Fit Makeup Fixer. I have seen several of y'all asking me, how do I feel about this? Do I have a review? Is it worth picking up? And I purchased this in June. I've been using it and I have been loving it. Setting sprays take a long time for me to review. I really like to test them, try them, make sure what I think. And I definitely feel like this is very comparable to like an Urban Decay all-nighter. It's not something that is too intense for dry skin. It's not something that's not enough for my oily skin. I feel like it's really a setting spray that will work for a lot of skin types. It kind of just locks everything in place and kind of meshes the makeup together. What I've been loving is spraying my face with this after I do my foundation, concealer, setting powder, bronzer, then going in with my highlighter, and then going in with this spray again. I just like using like my setting spray to sandwich my makeup. I don't know, I've been doing that with all of my setting sprays recently, but I've really been using this one a ton. I think it does exactly what it says it will do, and I enjoy it. Like, I enjoy it. Tier, they're a brand that is really working for me, and you're gonna see more of their products in this video too. This is a new favorite for me. This is the Half Caked In Sync Liquid Blush in the shade Brown Sugar. This is a gorgeous blush. I've only had this for a couple of weeks now, but I have been using it and using it and using it and using it. Like, I have used it 5 days in a row. I played with it before that when I first got it, but I really like felt like when I got home, I could put it to the test. I could wear it all day. I really had time to pay attention to it. This is a beautiful blush. I am actually going to be picking up some more things from the brand Half Caked during the Prime Day sale. Like, I have some things in my cart that I want to try because I love this blush so much. My friend Amanda was talking about this blush as one of her favorite things. We did like a favorite things party, and she was saying that this blush actually blurs. And when she said that, I was thinking about the Lawless blushes because I do feel like those actually blur, and I trust her opinions. And I saw the shade and I'm like, stop, like, come to mama. Let's swatch the, oh, do you see that? It's the blush that I have on today, and I have it applied very sheerly. I put it on underneath my powder, and I'm so into it, and I'm buying more from the brand because I want to see what else they have to offer. If you watched my last Amazon recommendation video for Prime Day over the summer, you know I talked about the Tier foundation. I love this, the red Mask Fit Cushion Foundation. Obsessed. Holy grail status, like best thing of the year, honestly. I love it. So when I saw that they did a shade expansion of the pink and the silver, I knew I had to buy them. I'm like, wait, let me buy these right now. I do have a full video doing a wear test on these, talking about the pros and cons. I do have oily skin. I do live in a very humid place, and I like both of these. This is a more matte full coverage. This is a more dewy, glowy, medium coverage. My personal favorite is still the satin, but I love these. I'm wearing the dewy today. My shade is 33N, and I'm just so impressed. I do have oily skin, like I said, but I don't hate my oily skin. I have learned to embrace it. The older I get, I do get annoyed when products don't work for my oily skin, of course, but I don't mind when my oils come through at the end of the day, as long as they don't break apart my makeup, and as long as it looks glowy and it looks like my skin. It looks like I have oily skin, just not oil overload. That's all you can see. So I'm wearing the dewy today. I think it's really beautiful. I won't go on and on about these. Check out my video if you want to see the full wear test, the demo, the before, the after, all of that. I cannot believe that I have found a brand that has 3 different foundations and all of them work for me, just for different reasons, different occasions. Like, I just love, and in fact, I brought both of these with me when I was out of town for a week, and no regrets. This product was gifted to me at an event I went to, Creators and Friends. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Glow Blush Bronzer. I did not think I was gonna like this. I'm gonna let y'all know, I was fully skeptical. I saw this and I was like, bronzer for who? Like, what am I going to do with this? Whoop, the little brush fell out. That's okay, I don't use it. I am wearing this today, and what I like this for is a blush topper. And I have been loving it over that Half Caked blush. Like, do you see this highlight on my skin? I feel like I look very radiant, very like sunshine on my face. Don't get me wrong, I love a see me from outer space. I can land planes with this bright highlighter. I love that. But some days I want to look like this, you know, like fresh. And that's what this is for me. And I'm using a Sigma brush that I love, that is also going to be on the prime sale in the demo. So I will have that down below as well. But I just love using the kind of bottom 3 shades as a blush, bronzer, highlighter, hybrid topper type of thing. I love the glow it gives to my skin. I think it's so beautiful, and I am not too proud to admit when I am wrong, and I was wrong about this. I did not think I was gonna like it. I did not think it was for me, but I'm like, you know what? Let me try it, and I'm so happy I did. Another product I am now in love with is this Innisfree powder. My friend Christina brought this as one of her favorite things, and as soon as she said oily skin and mattifying, I was like, let me get this. Let me get this. Where has this been all my life? And she specifically said, do not use this as a setting powder, use this as a finishing powder. So that's how I've been using it, taking a big fluffy brush when I'm done with my makeup and just kind of buffing over everything. And what this does for me is it does not make me look flat like some mattifying powders can do. Even with the oily skin, they'll make me look flat for like 30 minutes and then my oil will just like eat it all away. You know, like it's like snack time. That's not what I want. I want things to like take away any oiliness, set everything, buff everything in, and that's what this does. I have been so impressed with this. I really, really like to like put on the product, get my full thoughts, make sure I'm going out in the day doing different things and evaluating how the product works before I feel like I can give a review. And this, oh, it's good. It is good. I have been using this every single time I've done my makeup, and I will continue to do so. It's a very unique product to me and my collection in that way. I don't have anything else that I use that way that does what that powder does. I saw that Sigma now has the Little Mermaid collection on the Amazon site, and I was so excited about that because I know it's just so like convenient for a lot of us to shop at Amazon. It makes things easy. If we're Prime, we get free shipping, all of that. And so I wanted to talk about, well, really the full collection, but I made myself limit it to the palette because I've already done swatches and everything of the other stuff and the palette, but I wanted to show you this palette and a look I did with this, and I've been enjoying this so much. I love when Sigma does Disney collabs. I think they always knock it out of the park. They bring something fun and fresh and unique to a Disney makeup collection. It's not kid-like. There's a time and place for kid-like makeup, but for me, Sigma is making makeup for me, the 37-year-old woman that grew up on Disney and loves Little Mermaid and all the nostalgia, but they're making products for me now. I can get that nostalgia, but I can get it in a really elevated luxe way. Every single shade in this palette is beautiful. I've been playing with this and enjoying it and loving it. I've had no issues with any of the shades. I really like that Sigma is adding some like duochromes and things to their collection. I think that's really fun, and it makes me super excited to see like what the brand is going to do in the future, because I love this kind of like slimmer packaging. I love the design of everything. I love the color story. I love that I can do neutral looks, colorful looks, bold looks, soft looks. Like I can do it all, and I can do it with like such a fun collection that makes me think of my childhood, and I'm into it. Of course, I also love the other products in the collection, but again, I don't want to go on and on and on and on about them because I definitely could do it. Let's talk about some skincare, okay? I brought as my favorite thing to the favorite things thing that I went to that I've been telling you all about with some of my creator friends. We had to bring a favorite thing, and we couldn't say what our favorite thing was, but we had to bring enough to like trade, and I chose my Beaute Cica Daily Soothing Mask. Sorry, that is hard to get out. Beaute Cica Daily Soothing Mask. There you go, Heather, you got this, girl. These are sheet masks, and let me tell you, I am not really a sheet mask person. I have used lots of sheet masks in the past, some of them good, some of them fine, some of them don't do anything, but never have I found one that I have been like, wow, I need this, used and repurchased like I have these. It is a soothing serum sheet mask. They're also very hydrating. They have that key ingredient Cica. I love these. I think this is a luxury mask experience. So you get 30-day supply, 30 different sheet masks, and opening it up, if you can see in here, there's a set of tweezers, which is very hygienic. I like that. You pull off the little tab, you get your cute little tweezers, you pull your mask out and you apply it. What I will do is do this as my moisturizer. Every other day I will do one of these. So I don't usually do them every day. You definitely can, but I'm just somebody who likes to switch up and play around and have fun with my skincare. But every other day I will let this be my moisturizer. So I will put this on kind of as my step, like my moisturizer step. I will let it set on my face for the recommended time, like 15 minutes or so. And then I will take it off and I'll just kind of like press in whatever serum is left, and that will be my moisturizer for the day. I do have friends with dry skin, people I love with dry skin that have been using this, and they will use this as like a serum step and then put a moisturizer on top. I feel like everybody I talk to that uses these loves these, and when I tell you I love them, I love them. I am so late to the party with these Tier Milk Skin toners. I don't even know like what is wrong with me that I did not try these sooner, but I finally bought them. These are not the same toner in a regular and light version. They're actually two different products. How I use these every other day, I kind of, like I said, I mix up my skincare. So every other morning I will use the Milk Skin Toner Light first. I will use that as a toner. So I rinse my face with water and I take this in my hands and I press it in and I use this as a toner. This Milk Skin Toner Light has niacinamide, Centella asiatica, and other ingredients that my skin is really enjoying. And when I traveled recently for a week, I actually took this and the Milk Skin Toner and I used those like for the full 7 or 8 days, however I was gone. And I've really been enjoying it that way. After I do that, after I feel like that is fully absorbed, I will go in with whatever serum that I want to use for the day, whatever my day serum is gonna be. And then as my moisturizer step, when I'm not doing the masks, I will go in with the Tier Milk Skin Toner. Refreshing skin, moisturizing, and soothing. I use this as a moisturizer because it's not heavy on my skin. This has niacinamide, rice bran extract, chamomile, ceramides, all the things that my skin loves. And I feel like I get that moisturization that's not heavy, that's not too much. Because if you have oily skin, you know the oils can come through, and if you have on a heavy moisturizer in the day, nothing's gonna work for you. Nothing is gonna work for you. If you have dry skin, you can definitely use this as a toner, but I've really found that like this, a serum, and this, my skin is loving it, loving it, loving it, loving it. I have a non-beauty favorite, and that is because I treated myself to a new vlog camera for my birthday last month. I had been looking at for like a full year, y'all. I was debating it, talking myself out of it, needing it, keeping it on my wish list. So I finally treated myself for my birthday and I bought the full like creator combo kit. Even when I'm not vlogging, even outside of YouTube, this has been amazing. So this is a camera that has a gimbal, meaning if you're walking, if you're filming, you're not going to have that like choppiness to your video. If you watched my Sephora vlog, I was using this. I have used a gimbal before, so I knew a little bit about how to use it, but there's definitely a little bit of a learning curve with this. You've got to practice with it, you got to get used to it, but the technology is just so amazing, like to keep things steady. And for me, outside of vlogging, what this has been amazing for is my kid does like activities. If your family or you're wanting to do any outdoor activities, any extracurriculars, whatever, this, like, I can tap his face and the camera will like move itself and follow him as he's doing his things that I want videos of. But it's just been so amazing to like be able to like set it on him and not feel like I'm constantly doing this with the camera. I can just kind of hold the camera, I can watch, I can get those videos for my family members, for me and my memories, and I can enjoy while knowing that the camera is going to be tracking whatever he's doing. I have loved it for that. It is amazing. It was an investment for me, but I'm so pleased with it. I just, I can't say enough good things. I thought I would tell y'all something that's on my wish list because I definitely have some things on my Amazon wish list. I got for my birthday this bathtub tray. I love to take baths, y'all. Every single night I take a bath. I don't care if I'm going to bed at 1 a.m. I'm taking a bath. So I've been reading in the bath, and I can have like my Coke Zero, and you know, like it's so nice. I can chill, I can relax. I love to read. So I think I'm gonna treat myself to a Kindle Paperwhite. That is on my list. I saw they're gonna have some good Prime Day sales. I think I'm gonna buy one. I had a Kindle when they first came out, like when they first came out, and I loved it, and I used it till it like died. Okay, old, and then I just was like, oh, I'll read on my phone, but I hate reading on my phone. I really do. I feel like it's distracting. I feel like it's just more time that I'm sitting like looking at my phone, and then I buy paper books, and then I'm like, where am I going to put all these things? Like I don't have space for books everywhere. So I'm going to treat myself to a Kindle Paperwhite. Let me know. Do you have one? Do you love it? I'm excited. It's waterproof, so I can use it in the bath. I can use it in the pool. I can use it for everything. I'm really looking forward to it. But let me know, what is on your Amazon wish list? I'm going to link my other Amazon videos for you down in the description box. Let me know what you're buying. Stick around, talk makeup with me down in the comments.